Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. So, I just wanted to say thank you so much for the reads on Joseph. I can't really believe how much people are reading it despite it being religious. I know that there's like this apathy towards religion, right? And I don't blame anybody for it. I know and understand that there is corruption in these religious institutions. There's some people, right, that maybe label themselves as such and such religious, and then um, they sort of disappoint. I understand all of those things, but in my own personal views, I feel like I need to believe in something larger than myself. I don't think it's enough for me to just think of myself like I am a goddess and that's it. I don't look at life that way. I feel like I need something higher, but that is my personal opinion. You don't have to have the opinion that I have, of course, and you don't have to believe in my beliefs. But I am very grateful that people are actually reading it, and I haven't, at least at the moment, received anything negative. I would appreciate any comments in terms of improving the novel, because I am not a biblical scholar or anything like this, and there could be mistakes in it. Also, concerning the story of Joseph, Joseph is in Genesis, and there are some things that I have written that are fictional, that are not part of the Bible per se. There are things that I have sort of, how do you say this, improvised, and things that I thought about that were not really in the book of Joseph. So, for example, I decided to make Joseph a little bit more humble, because I felt that Joseph was a little bit more arrogant in Genesis. Although not, there's not really very much about him in the book, but I decided, look, I want to make him more humble, and I also wanted to create sort of this how do you say this theme of success. I thought Joseph is one of the, for me, the biblical stories that I like. I haven't read all of the biblical stories, to tell you the truth, and I'm looking forward to little by little reading it, because the Bible is super huge. As you know, it's a library. It's not really a book. It's a library with a lot of books. So I haven't read it. I haven't read all of the books. I have read some of the books, and from the books that I have read, Joseph has been one of my favorites, because Joseph, for me, is sort of inspirational in the sense that from humble beginnings, he was able to turn into a ruler and help everyone around. So that's I think that was the main idea why I liked this story. What I did was that for the slavery issue, I sort of wanted to give Joseph a purpose, and not simply just, oh, he went through slavery and all of this happens. What I wanted to do is um, sort of tell the idea, like, look, the reason why you are going through slavery is because slavery is an experience that will strengthen you, will strengthen your mind and your soul. In It will help you, how do you say this, um, practice leadership, because I know that in the story of Joseph in the Bible, when he is sold to Potiphar, he starts making decisions, and the decisions that he makes benefits Potiphar as the captain of the Pharaoh in that time. I'm not really. I haven't. I know that the descriptions are not so great, and the reason for that is because I haven't really done a lot of research of how things particularly were. So I did not want to risk. How do you say this? Describing things that I'm not sure were there or not. Like I said, I'm not a biblical scholar. I do enjoy writing, and I do enjoy stories very much. But there, as the good thing about posting on Wattpad is that, number one, it's free, so you're not really paying for this book. So it's nothing that you are really losing per se. And another good thing about writing in Wattpad is that I can always edit it, so I can always go back and edit that scene or that chapter, etc. So, but I'm very surprised and grateful to everyone who's reading it. Thank you so much for reading it. And like I said, if I have any errors or any mistakes, especially with historical factors, maybe, or maybe the way they, for example, I don't know, had weddings, etc., I didn't really describe very much of it because of my fear of not really describing it accurately. So let me know, and this way I can fix whatever I need to fix. Chapter 22, I think, is in the writings right now. I'm writing it on notebook, and then I'm using cell phone. I don't have my computer. I will have it in the near future, I am hoping. And because I I love my computer, but my I had a accident. My coffee spilled in the computer. I tried to fix it, and it was honestly a mess. Then I used the blow dryer, and it exploded. So it was a total mess. So I'm hoping I can have a new one shortly. So thank you very much, and have a good night.